Hey everyone. I actually was just about to head into the side of the store to get some dinner for the night. That's why I have the mask on. But then I just found out, unfortunately, that Tony Todd just passed away. I just uploaded 2 videos in the last like 14 hours, so I thought that maybe my job was done for the weekend. But no, I want to pay homage to the great Tony Todd, even if it's just a little bit. So this is not gonna be like a long essay video on him or anything. I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out. Um, Obviously, he is a legend to the horror community, having been in the Candyman movies, all four of them, and the Final Destination movies. Although, I only think his voice is lent in Final Destination 3. I don't think he's in it at all, but he's in the other ones. In 3, I believe he's the voice of the one of the rides at the amusement park, but that's about the only part of Tony Todd that's in that. But I don't know if a lot of people know this, but his first movie was Oliver Stone's Platoon from 1986, I believe. So that was not the first movie of his I ever saw, but because I saw Platoon when I was an adult. But it's fascinating that that was his first movie to be in such an epic war film. But then he became known as this icon legend in horror. So a certain generation knows him as Candyman, which is how I got introduced to him. But then he was in the Final Destination movies, so that was something that a lot of people know him from as well. He was in Tales from the Hood 3, I think it is. And he was also in The Crow from 1994, and that was the movie that made me just fall in love with his voice and his mannerisms, just how badass he is. Of course, The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. He has my favorite line in that movie where he says, "I don't like soft ass shit." So, anyway, I don't want to fandangle for too long because I didn't even mean to make, or didn't even intend to make this video, but I just wanted to say that rest in peace, Tony Todd. And I definitely now am going to review, or at the very least watch some of Tony Todd's movies this weekend and maybe even next week, and maybe do a review on them. Like maybe I'll review the original Candyman and Final Destination 1, and maybe some other obscure movies of his that many people haven't heard of. So I plan on at least making some part of next week an appreciation to the great Tony Todd. But for now, I just thought that I would do this video and say that he's gone too soon. He was only 69 years old. He was the voice of, I believe, Venom in the Spider-Man game from last year on PS5. So it's not like he's been in so much stuff that we could go forever on this. But I just wanted to say rest in peace, Tony Todd. You were an icon in the horror films, in the horror industry, and in movies in general. And I love that voice, and I hope that I can find some kind of a ringtone for my phone where it says "Be my victim," which is what he always said in Candyman, "Be my victim." So anyway, I just wanted to say rest in peace, Tony Todd. I love you, and you made so many great movies, and you will not be forgotten if I have anything to say about it. So anyway, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Look for reviews of some of his movies coming up very soon. In the meantime, check out Candyman, Candyman Farewell to the Flesh, and any of the Final Destination movies. And of course, watch The Crow. He's only a supporting actor in that movie, but he's great. And then watch The Rock. That movie is entertaining from beginning to end, but at the end of the movie, he has one of the funniest lines in the best possible way to show how much of a badass he was. So rest in peace, Tony Todd, and we'll talk to you soon.